What's up, everybody? I'm going to get straight to the point. I don't know if everybody knows this, but recently I made the decision to become my own boss, full-time freelance. But something's been bothering me. It seems like a lot of people have this preconceived notion that becoming your own boss means you have all the time in the world and you can do whatever it is you want to do and everything's always good and perfect and happy and it's just such a glorious thing. And don't get me wrong, it does pay off in the end. But let me tell you, it's a very intimidating decision to make. And it's very scary to know that you have to go out and work every single day, 150% in order to get paid, in order to know that you're going to have food on your table and a roof over your head. I just kind of want to debunk that theory that a lot of people seem to have, that I've come across, of people thinking that when you are your own boss, that it's all easy, that it's all just all the time in the world, and you can visit and do things with people and go to events because, you know what, you set your own schedule. And you know what, you do set your own schedule. But at the same time, if there's nothing on your schedule, then becoming your own boss has been a failure. So I looked up the definition of boss, and this is how I want to put it. The definition of boss, according to Google, is a person in charge of a worker or an organization. All right? What is a boss's responsibilities? Time management, writing a plan for the organization, writing a plan for the employees, written goals and benchmarks, and making the important decisions. A boss loves good employees. A boss loves employees who are always on time, who have strong work ethics, who are accountable, responsible, and these employees who work hard every day and give 110%. But let's face it, every now and then, an employee just has a bad week or a bad day, and they don't give 110%, but they're still there, they're still working, they're still getting their hours and getting paid. So in between that boss and employee, you may have a supervisor to kind of keep the employees in check. Boss keeps supervisor in check, supervisor keeps employees in check. So what's the definition of a supervisor or to supervise? Observe and direct the execution of a task, project, or activity. All right, so we just said the role of a boss, the role of a supervisor, and the role of an employee. So I want you to picture this. Picture if you're an employee at a company, picture yourself saying, you know what, I can do all this. I can take on the role of my boss and every employee around me. And I mean the people, the janitors, I mean the accountants, I mean the people that are scrubbing the windows outside, I mean the lawn care. I imagine yourself taking on the role of everybody in your company, and having to do that on a daily basis, and having to keep a steady income to keep food on your table and a roof over your head. Imagine having to do the job of everybody around you from top to bottom. And that's what becoming your own boss is. Becoming your own boss and being your own boss is taking on the roles of every single person in an organization. So to the people that think becoming your own boss is somewhat easy, that becoming your own boss means you can not work when you want to, kick back and relax when you want to, and have free time when you want to. You know what? It is those things sometimes when you reach that point, but it's also taking on the role of an entire organization from top to bottom and embodying those roles and making them one and having to accomplish those efficiently and in a sufficient way to where you can have a prosperous organization, a prosperous life. So I just wanted to put that out there for those people who, think that being your own boss is just the greatest thing ever. It can be, but it doesn't come easy.